Alright, so let's do the actual activity, the class activity. So I'm going to do a whole nother project. So I can go back to my project and do the movie part, or I can just go to File and do a new movie. No theme again. Let's do this is class activity. Okay. Okay, so I have a whole new movie going on. Okay, if we want to see where the other video went, we'll go to iMovie library. And if you scroll down, since I have some things here, so here's the in-class movie that I have right here. Okay, so let's go to class video. So I'm going to import this video for in-class activity. I have in the file folder, drag and drop. Okay, now keep in mind, this is still just the media I've imported. I need to click it and drag it to my timeline so that I can edit this, right? So this bottom part is the editing area. So let's zoom in a little bit. All right, let's delete our audio. So now I have the whole thing selected. Let's go to Modify, Detach Audio. Let's get rid of the whole thing. Step 3, let's cut out the white sections and anything we don't need. So we'll start here. I want people to see all this. I just want them to see screen 1. That's right there. So Command B, select, delete. So there is screen 1. So I'll click, Command B, and then white, white, white. So that'll be the first part where the pink is screen 2, Command B, select, delete. Let's scroll a little to the right. Let's get screen 2, let's cut. And then I have screen 3 right here. Right, so let's cut. Let's delete that. So I'm right into screen 2 and then screen 3. Let's go to screen 3, Command B, white, 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 all the way till I get to purple. First purple, Command B. Let's get rid of that. And let's see if there's anything at the end. Nothing at the end. Okay, then we're good. So we've cut out everything we don't want. We definitely cut out the white. I want to make all selections the same length. So it looks like that's 9.4, 6.1, 4.6, and 8.1. Let's make them all 4.6. So go to the end, and let's drag until I get to 4.6. Okay, that one's 4.6. Let's drag 4.6. And then let's drag 4.6. Okay, so now they're all the same length. So let's add transitions between the screens. So let's go to transitions. Let's do cross dissolve. Let's do cross blur. And let's do spin. All right, so now I want to make the first one 0.5. So double click, 0.5. The second one I want to make 2. Apply. The third one I want to make 4. And apply. All right, and let's see what that looks like. So we'll start here at the left, hit the space bar. That's a very fast one. Pretty strange transition, and then nice. Sweet fast, kind of fast, and then 4. So now one thing to notice, this is 4.3, 3.3, 1.6, and 2.6. The reason they're not all 4.6 anymore is if this is a half a second transition, right, it's going to take half of that from the left side and half from the right side. So it's going to take 0.25 seconds from here and 0.25 from here. That's how it gets the 0.5. Right? Because notice, when I play it, I'm transitioning from blue to pink. Right? And now this one will take, since it's 2 seconds, will take 1 second from each. So that's why this is 3.3. We have to subtract off the second. Right? So it's taking a second from the end and 0.25 seconds from this end. Right? And then this one will take 1 second. Right? So I'll cut this in half. It's going to need 1 second for this transition, and it's going to need 2 seconds for this transition, which is a total of 3. You can see that's how it went from 4.6 to 1.6. So that's why they're smaller, because the transitions actually take up the video clip. So the next part was to say, hey, look, let's actually fix these. So I want them all to be 4.3 seconds. So now let's switch. Let's go all the way to 4.3. So the actual video clips themselves, minus the transitions, will be 4.3. And then you'll notice if I do that, I get back into the white here. So let's actually get rid of the white. So what if we make it 1 second? Oh, I still have white. Let's see. So let's make them all 3.5 seconds, right? Okay, and then I'll make this one 3.5. That's 3.5. Let's make this 3.5. And the 3.5 is just arbitrary, so I just didn't want to see the whites. Remember, when I actually expand videos, it's going to remember what I cut out. Okay, but not if I can press. So now you'll see no white, and they're all the same white. Okay, pretty good. Okay, the next on our list looks like it says create a title shot. So we're going to add a title here. Let's do, well, how about focus? 4 seconds. Let's just call it title. Full screen. Okay, and we'll add a transition between the title. Let's do circle dissolve. And then let's go. Our next step is it asks us to crop slide 4. So let's go to slide 4. Let's go into crop. And let's actually just crop it to be smaller. So I only want a part of slide 4. Let's see what that looks like. You can see we're kind of zoomed in there. Well, let's add a sound effect to slide 2 and slide 4. So let's go to audio. Let's do sound effects. How about ambient? We'll go slide 2, put it right at the front. Then let's actually size this down. So I'm just right at 3.5. And then let's do, I don't know, auto skid 3. Let's go to slide 4 on the front. So I want to extend this all the way to the end, right? But you'll notice it won't let me. Right? So what I can do is, because the clip's only 2 seconds, I can either get a clip that's longer, or a little trick, let's just do 2 of these. Let's highlight the whole thing. Let's go to copy, right? So let's copy this. And then we'll go to the end here, and we'll just paste. And you'll see we'll get 2 skids now. And now what I'll do is I will size this one down. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 skids. Okay, so that's one way you can kind of get sound effects more than once. Okay, let's add text to slide 3. Let's go to our titles. Let's do, I think, how about upper? We'll go to slide 3. I want it to be just the length, so I want this 3.5. And then I'll double click this and get my slide 3. About text for slide 3. So that's my text on slide 3. Let's do a Ken Burns, large to small on slide 2. So here's slide 2. Go to crop, Ken Burns. We want large to small. So I'm going to start large and end small. So that's a good start. And I end small. Let's put this right in the middle. Actually, let's get a little bit bigger. All right, so that'll be a Ken Burns from large to small. Then on slide 4, let's do a Ken Burns from small to large. So now I want Ken Burns, and I want small to large, so it's set up that way. So I never had to click these 2 reverse buttons. And let's go, how about small? And then we'll go large. Let's do the entire screen. All right, so those are our Ken Burns. And before we share, let's play this. So we'll start at the beginning, spacebar, 3.5 second title. Nice. My transition. My sound effects, my other transition, my title, my last transition, Ken Burns, and my 2 sound effects. All right, so if we were to share this, I just go to File, Share. I'm going to share my file. All right, this will write it to my desktop. Resolution, looks fine. Quality, high. Press, hit Next. And then class activity, that's the desktop video. Hit Save. Wait for it to download. So here's my circle. Right, so I'm not even close to having it download yet. Okay, there's my message, so I'm successful. So here's my video. I'll just double click it. Let's see if it'll play. Okay, you can see 21 seconds. There you go. Looks good, all nice and downloaded. So let's put it in our Google Drive. So here's my Google. I go to wherever your file is you like to keep stuff, and then we'll just drag and drop. Take this, and I'll drag it over to the left. Class activity upload. Again, it lets me know it's finished, but it is not finished. Do not click out of this. You got to wait for it to change from a red clacker to the thumbnail. Right? If you're ever curious if it's finished, double click it. Right? So Google lets you know, hey, this isn't finished yet. All right? So you just have to wait until it changes from a red clacker to a thumbnail. And rarely, but sometimes, it actually doesn't change, so just keep clicking it to see if it's actually downloaded yet. They take some time. Okay, just changed, so I know it's uploaded successfully. So if I double click, you can see I have my video. It no longer tells me to wait, so that's my video. Okay, and that's the activity.